Alright, so now I'm gonna be starting chapter 4. I'm gonna be noticeably quieter because I'm recording this really late at night. But I really want to see what happens next. Alright, so we're in chapter 4. Thanks, I barely made anything. That's not true, is it? You were in charge of the rice. Yeah, the rice. It ended up mushy. I think it's delicious. And I ate it like it was the tastiest thing in the world. Damn. You know, at the start, I said the main character was a simp for Grace, but obviously Anna's the biggest fucking simp of them all. An idea popped up into my mind. If I bore her, she might leave early. Thanks. But the chicken is much better. And it's incredible how you can make anything decent in the oven. We have, Grace. Oh, don't talk about the oven. Jack, it's embarrassing. I bet you've never seen a greasier oven, Anna. I swear to God. I tried to clean it, but nothing works. I don't know what the previous owner did to make it that dirty. And that's not even the biggest problem, is it? You said? Ooh, what the fuck? Alright, what do you say, Anna? It's tasty. It reminds me of home. I fucking skipped some dialogue there. I don't know how to go back. It's fine. Have you tried remembering what home was like, Jack? I swallowed, choked, and coughed. What's with all that? All of a sudden. Anna smiled and went on eating. She fucking knows what she's doing. She knows that she's triggering this dude's PTSD. I was just wondering. No, I have not tried to remember what home was like. I don't see why I have to. I'm fine without it. Alright. It's a shame though. Though. Or is that tough? Tough or though? That's tough. Jack? Yeah? What is it, Grace? I'm with Anna on this one. You are? Yes. Fuck, dude. It really be your own. Even after you said you were fine with me deciding what goes on in my head, I'm trying to think of what's best for you. That's right. You can't spend your life running away from the past. Face it now. Be a man. Damn. It's not healthy to lock so much of yourself away. It can't be. You have to agree, Jack. I didn't reply. I was eviscerating a chicken drumstick. I mean, they have a point, right? Like, yeah, you have to face your past at some point, but this dude has amnesia. He's got like a fucking doctor's note to just forget his past. I didn't tell you this, but at night, at least once a week, Jack. Fuck, dude, that's enough. The fucking there'll randomly be like smashes on the fucking table or heartbeat, and there's no way to know when they're coming. I banged my fist on the table, then was immediately ashamed that I'd lost my temper. But I couldn't back down. This has got to do with me and me only. Stay the hell out of it, both of you. Do you understand? Why are you so... it's no good. I never gotten this angry before. I needed to be alone. I walked off to another room, but that didn't help. Fuck, dude, the music? I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, but something's gonna happen. I could still hear their murmurs and their whispering. They were talking about me. Yeah, dude, you just had a fucking fit. I dressed in a hurry. Huh? What are you? Are you going out, Jack? I nodded. Have fun. Wait, don't go. I'm sorry I keep insisting so much. You know I'm trying to help, right? Yeah? Then please don't be mad. I couldn't stop being angry. It was stronger than me. Can you do just one thing for me? Just so I know I did all I could. Do what? Can you say you're fine with... No, please say that you don't want to remember. Can you do that for me? Of course. I hesitated longer than I thought I would. It suddenly struck me I was being childish as hell. But in the end, my anger and my stubbornness won over. I don't want to remember. There, are you happy now? Yo, I've been looking at this fridge, and I don't know, man. It's like the same fridge I have. I wanted things to stay as they were. That's all I ever wanted, for nothing to change. Because for once I was happy. Well, I'm sorry. You should be. Damn. I walked out. By the time I came back, Grace was gone. August 17th. I came back hours later after a little drinking, a lot of pointless wandering. I like to remind, so if for some reason, somehow someone watches this and drops in late or whatever, and they don't watch the other parts, this guy's in a hospital right now. And Anna is a nurse at the hospital, right? He doesn't know where Grace is at. Grace seems to be some crazy bitch, and he only thinks about Grace all the fucking time. Right now, he's just writing down in like a journal that he keeps hidden from Anna all the like happy memories he had. So what we're seeing here is a flashback. Right now, the main character is currently in the hospital. Also, he can't walk. He can't do shit. The apartment was empty. Her things were gone. But I only realized that after I read the letter. The letter was on the table, next to our half-finished dinner. Nah, dude, Oh, dude, a letter? And a fucking key, bro. That's a gay man right there. I remember the letter word for word. So why don't I write it down here? Wouldn't that be fun? Let's hear this letter. Jack, it said, I can't stay with you anymore. You're only going to make yourself more miserable, and I can't help you, and I can't watch you do this to yourself. Dude, they fucking decide everything for Jack. Jack can't just be like, nah, fuck the past. The past's irrelevant, you know, this is a whole new man, but they really fucking pry into him. I pray there's someone who can help you like I couldn't, and I hope you'll be happy. Goodbye. Grace didn't need to sign the message. I would have recognized those neat letters anywhere. I'd seen that same handwriting during our brief year together, on dozens, if not hundreds of little notes. Shift schedules, reminders to buy snacks or milk, things like that. There were, in fact, at least half a dozen of the yellow post-its she used still around the apartment. Seeing them hurt. So now I'm thinking, is Jack just left with the whole fucking lease? Like, I always think, like, when people fucking abandon it, I mean, they signed a lease. Or some sort of contract. What the fuck happens then? There were a lot of other things Grace hadn't taken with her. Socks, pants, a few undershirts, a scarf. One pair of shoes. A sweater she really liked too. She would have worn that sweater while napping in the evening. It was all evidence of how much of a hurry she'd been in to get away from me. Damn, she was probably convinced by Anna or something. I mean, I don't know, I still don't have any fucking idea, like, where the plot is going, how many chapters there are. Now I know better. I'm assuming Anna talked her into leaving them. Alright, back to the hospital. See, this is what I was talking about. Morning, everyone. The patients all greet her. I do too. Well. Fuck, she keeps on getting closer. I have to see you finally stop being Mr. Grumpy. Well, you know. Do you feel better? Does the leg still hurt? I'm a little better, I guess. At peace. That's great. You'll be up on your feet in no time, I'm sure. Free to come back home. I laugh like hell. Anna probably doesn't see what's so funny. She smiles vacantly. I guess she does love me, in her own way. It doesn't matter though. Remembering the pain she caused me has given me conviction. My heart is set on killing her. Real fucking edgy. August 18th. Oh, it's been like 8 days since he started keeping this journal, if I'm not mistaken. My health is vastly improving, doctor's words. And I feel it. I don't wake up at night so much anymore, choking on pain. And I don't get so angry anymore that I have to chew my own fingers so I don't end up shouting. I really am at peace. I think he's just fucking convincing himself with his situation. I know what to do. And I know I have to do it. I feel like I don't have a choice in the matter. I'm a train going down a set of tracks at a few hundred mph. No turns, no brakes. Whatever happens will happen. It's strangely calming. For now, I'll keep on riding. I know a good point to stop. Grace leaving him wasn't a great point to stop. I mean, you want to talk about Grace? After Grace left, I spent that first night alone on the kitchen floor. Fucking down horrendous, bro. I was where my legs happened to give in under me. After hours of walking back and forth in the apartment, I had paced around like a caged animal, looking under pillows and carpets and poking my head in closets. I don't know why. Maybe I thought I'd find her there. Yeah, she's just been hiding. Fucking elaborate game of hide and seek. I woke up in the afternoon with the blanket over me. I thought that Grace had done it, that she'd come back. Oh no, she hadn't. I guess it must have been Anna. I didn't go to work. I didn't eat. I don't remember drinking any water. But I must have, and I must have slept a lot too. It turned out I needed Grace more than I thought I did. Certainly more than she needed me. Man, that seems like an unhealthy, like, what's it, codependent? A dependent relationship where this dude just ceased functioning after he was left. I was all alone that day, that night, and the day after. Right up until the evening. That's when she made her move. So it's been 2 days since he was left. The windows were closed and the blinds were drawn. It must have been stuffy and hot in the apartment. I lay on the couch, shivering. Stuffy and hot, yet he's shivering. I held to my chest the sweater Grace had left. I was about to slip into uncomfortable sleep when the front door opened. My heart skipped a beat before the sight of a person coming in disappointed me. Damn. Yeah, she got a different dress now too. She got the drip. Hello? Jack? I stared at her. What's wrong? Stare. She tried to get me to talk, but I was not in a talking mood. Eventually, she found the letter on the table. Pretended to find it. Oh, Jack. Oh, darling. Go away. You're hurt, I know. She's terrible, isn't she? To have hurt you so badly. She fucking convinced her. I'm so sure Anna convinced her that this was for the good of of Jack. The sweater was soft against my skin. It smelled of her. I never understood that. Like, clothes smelling like people, does it smell like their sweat? Like, how does it smell like a individual person? Maybe I'm not into that, I guess. I know. She's awful. Let me help. She brought her hand near to my face. I turned my head away. I'm the one who can make you happy, you know. You won't have to remember that girl ever again. You won't want to, I promise. Her hand found my cheek. It had only been 2 days since I'd last seen Grace. I last touched her, but it was like I'd already forgotten a person's warmth. I raised my hand to bat hers away, and I found that I couldn't do it. Instead, I put my hand on hers. Damn, he gave in real fucking quick. Especially after just telling her to fuck off for so long. Now, the slightest provocation, he's already giving in. And then Jack professes, oh, I love Grace. Look, I'm still holding the fucking sweater. And then he does this right after. I was close to tears. There were so many emotions in me that confused me and overwhelmed me. But Anna was here, and she was whispering that she'd never leave. Ah, fuck, what the fuck? Ah, dude, what a fucking... Just down horrendous, bro. Down tremendous. We made love there on the couch. Afterwards, I used the sweater to wipe the sweat off of me. Man, I didn't think I'd be reading this fucking lines at 2 a.m. Anna laid next to me, soft and warm, both her arms wrapped around one of mine. Alright, just checking if I'm still fucking recording. In the morning, after a long, long night, Anna looked to me and asked me a question. I'm tired, aren't you? Uh-huh. I won't go to work today. I'll call in sick. What about you? I don't know. I won't go to work. I hadn't thought at all about work. It was so irrelevant. Bro, I'm fucking illiterate. Holy shit, when I'm recording I become illiterate. That's a good idea. Hey, I'm going to my apartment. I want to have a nice hot shower. Come with? Sure, yes. My apartment had a perfectly working shower, of course. But I didn't want to be by myself. I was scared. Yeah, also that was Grace's apartment too, so the motherfucker tried to run away. After I had a shower at her place, Anna told me I could stay there for a while. Until you feel better, she told me. What do you say? I said yes. And that's how it went. I don't feel shame for what I did. I know I should, but I don't. Fucking remorseless, dude. The problem is, I don't really feel like I did any of that. It's more like I was watching myself do those things. Watching myself get tricked and cheat on Grace and live with that woman who's caused me so much misery to so many people. This is like the thing, imposter syndrome, where people are like, oh, you know, I didn't really feel like I was doing that. That wasn't me, but it was them, right? The same thing that Katerina girl did. She's like, oh, you know, I was just watching myself cheat on Kami Carson with 7 other dudes. So, yeah, some weird imposter syndrome kind of excuse going on here. I know I should be ashamed. It's a disgusting thing I did, and I can't take it back. I let myself be made into an animal. That 1 whole month is something I'd like to forget and to never remember. So that he only stayed with her for 1 month, at least we get some sort of time frame, something to work off of. So I won't write about it, or about anything more. I've written enough. I'm done. This journal has helped me a lot, but I don't need it anymore. This is then. It's goodbye. Oh no, the exposition journal. So goodbye. JF. So Jack Friday, I think. It's kind of a whack last name, to be honest. Oh, finally, we get some different art, I guess. I woke up and found the room dark. Oh shit, it's chapter 5. Oh, how long have I been recording? Alright. Well, this is gonna be the end of chapter 4, and I'm gonna, stop this and go on to chapter 5.